Assalamu alaikum. Morning of Tuesday the 8th. It's just gone 7 o'clock. Tuesday the 8th of April 2025. Just leaving Jijil. I wanted to stay longer, to be honest, but it's not that big of a town. In all honesty, there's not that much to do either. So off we go to Ziama. I'm gonna see what it's like, because my Garmin tells me it's nearly 4,000 feet. All the locals tell me it's flat. Have a look at that, the med. But anyway, Garmin GPS works off satellite, and there's every chance that not enough people have done this route with a Garmin device for it to be corrected, because there's a load of tunnels, I'm told, that cut through the mountains. Anyway, I think that's where they've got it wrong, in the tunnels. So there's a whole lot of tunnels cut through mountains, so I think that's where there's not that much elevation. Anyway, I'm going to change the battery and try and get as much footage for today as possible, because it's supposed to be stunning. It's supposed to be following the med all the way into Ziama, and then if I can get a booking in the Dar Shabab, the youth hostel, I think I might stay an extra night, because it's supposed to be beautiful right on the beach. Mountains and the med. This for the next 60 miles. Kesar Bridge, and stunning it is too. I take it that's the train line to the left that I will eventually be taking. Bejaia, that's the river. Not bad for views, is it? Lots of construction. It's like Algeria's constantly rebuilding. It's weird, but other than the concrete jungle, look at that. Isn't that amazing? Right, I don't know what happened to the tarmac there. It just suddenly disappeared for about 200 meters in what looks like a little wana. But what are the views? Oh, here we go. It looks like it's disappearing again. Right, shake your bones time. The camera can't be held still either. It's just moving about. Right, well, I'll get back to you once we finish. Just like this all the way, that trucker waving, people supporting, people bipping, hoping you can get that mountain. And I don't take my hands off the bars at the moment, because it's all over the show. You can tell by the speed at which the cars, or the lack of the speed at which the cars are travelling, I'm probably going quicker than most of them. I'm having to hold back from this guy because he's obviously worried about his car. But we look to have some tarmac. Here we go. Yes, tarmac. So I don't know what that's a result of. The infrastructure in Algeria is just amazing. Roads, tunnels, lighting, power. So nearly, it's just gone Eid al-Fitr, so you guys are safe for a bit. It's gonna be Eid al-Adha soon. Look at this. I am going to stop here for a bit. Am I? Look at that. Wow. And then just look in front as we go through this little mountain cutting. And then the view after. Oh, that was tough. Absolutely bum numbing. What do you even say to that? That's the coastline we've been following now for the last 15 miles, and another 15 miles of it yet to come. Can't be bad. I hope this angle isn't cutting the top of my head off, but so far Jijil to Ziama does not disappoint. I had a stretch of about 1 mile where the road surface, probably due to rock falls and stuff, was just annihilated. I shook my bones. I had to check every single one of my fixings and panniers and bags and everything, but look at this. Been painful. Got saddle sores and a very sore left quad, which, if I can get a booking at the youth hostel in Ziama, I'm going to be resting up for 2 days. If I can get a booking for 2 days. Let me turn you around, and this is why I want to stop here for 2 days. I might not ever come back to Algeria. I want to make the best of it. After's lost the view, unfortunately. I was trying to get the sea, but I'll get it back in a bit. Assalamu alaikum. Take that in. Even to look up scares me. One of them boulders falling. You know, you know about it. Look at these caves. Falling rocks, no thank you. Not today, please. Oh, you're a lucky boy. A lucky boy. Emerald, turquoise. What else would you call that? What else would you call that? Nearly there, Ziama. I think it was a good call stopping at Ziama, actually. Do need to rest my quads, my left one especially. It's not injured, but it's growing without healing. So I've got the stress of exercise, but then I've not had the benefit of recovery. So I think 2 days on the seaside. Perfect. Right, tunnel time. Not too confident about this, but I don't feel too confident about this tunnel, especially with the way these guys are driving, so I'm just going to use the pavement. Maybe I was a little bit more worried about that tunnel than I should have been. I read just as I was going in 4.5 m. I'm thinking, what? 4.5 mile tunnel? I'm going to be in trouble here. Get my lights on, get everything on. Turns out it's about 200 meters long, and 4.5 meant 4.5 m meters high, so no vehicles above 4.5 meters. I think I'm all right. I'm only a short ass. Anyways, worried for nothing. Onwards. Ziama, here we come. I'm sorry if this is getting boring, but the Med is gorgeous. Yeah, here we are in the youth hostel, or the Auberges in Ziama, and can't help but feeling a little bit underwhelmed, to be honest. The reviews online made it sound a lot better than this, but let's see. Sometimes you just, at the end of the ride, you're tired, you're making assumptions. It looks like it's a change of plans, so they've refused entry here. So much for a really nice auberge. People built it up with reviews like it was amazing. Aesthetically it looks like rubbish, and the welcome was as frosty as I've ever received in Algeria. So yeah, change of plan. Looks like let's just move on, see if I can find accommodation elsewhere. It's a shame, really. It's put a bit of a dampener on what's been a fantastic morning so far, but gives you an idea that the people make the country, and literally one person can totally ruin your perspective of an area. Now, this was built up as one of the best youth hostels anywhere in Algeria, and quite frankly it's a tip. And you've got somebody in charge who obviously doesn't have to make decisions. She's like, oh, we're redecorating, we can't have you. I'm like, surely you're not redecorating every single room in the hostel. No. And it's also an indication of when wages are paid by the state, they couldn't be asked. So yeah, it's just like they get paid regardless of whether you book a room or not. So why should we have a guest and then have to clean up? And I think we found that quite a bit in Tunisia as well, where you turn up and they're like, oh, we've got no reservations, it's fully booked, and every single room in the hostel is empty. But anyway, enough of a moan. It's a shame, really, because you can see I'm right on the coast, right in the shadow of the mountains, and now I have to do another potentially 20 kilometers, 20 miles. I don't know, let's see. So this was lunch. What does it say? Pizzeria Restaurant Casamia. Really nice, actually. Location is beautiful. A bit more expensive than I'm used to, but not bad, not bad. Anyway, I had 6 chicken skewers, 3 merguez, 2 liver skewers, rice, some sauce, and a big bottle of pop. So here it is, first course out, piping hot. See over there, it's not all hard work, see? Look at that. So this is my kibda, let me put them to one side. Liver, I'm not a massive fan, but they do it well in Morocco and Algeria. So I've got 1, 2 kibda, liver. I've got 3 marguez, which if you've been anywhere in the Maghreb, the North Africa, Arab North Africa, then you'll know what marguez is. Or if you've been to a North African restaurant in the UK, and 6 of the chicken. And then the main course is coming. Shukran, ma'alim, thank you. Boss man's just hooked me up with some bread. Let's go. Not a fan of tunnels, a lot of noise, a lot of fumes, and they're often a bit narrower than the road. Oh god. These are the old discontinued little roads that would have gone alongside, but I'm presuming because of rockfall and everything. They've then built this brand new tunnel that we're about to go through. But yeah, what? أنسف يسوين بلدية سوق الاثنين. So finally, after the Ziama Auberge said no, they can't let me in, even though there was some renovation. There was some renovation going on, yes, but 1 room, no big deal. They said, right, okay, move on. And there's an Auberge in Souk Ithnane. This is where I arrived. Now I've been sat here for almost an hour and a half now, and this is something very particular to when you have organizations or places that are run by the state and not private. There's employees in there, the rooms are ready. They've told me, yeah, the rooms are ready, but we can't let you in until 4:30. I've explained the situation. One of my mates has phoned them. They're like, yeah, we understand you've been on the road all day long, you need to rest, but it's currently 12 o'clock, we can't let you in until 4:30. Okay, fair enough. That's usually the rules. Okay, rules are rules. Can't check you in. Fair enough. Can I wait in the lobby? No, you need to go outside. You're not allowed in the lobby. So yeah, not typical of Algerian hospitality. Slightly frustrated. I'm sure you can detect that in my tone, but yeah, it's not typical of Algerian hospitality. I mean, to leave somebody out in the sun and say, yeah, come back in 4.5 hours, when literally I can pay, they can give me a key and I can go in, and it's going to be no more or no less. Right, I'm just gonna go for a little spin around Souk Ithnane. Not that there's much to see. There's a lovely stretch of the Med just over there that I might actually go down to, but yeah, I think what they're actually doing is putting you off so that you go and book a hotel, and then they can have the night off and they don't have to work, even though they're getting paid. Like literally, they were just like, they couldn't be more keen to give me the numbers of 2 local hotels. But anyway, I might feel differently in about 5 hours when I'm rested and a little fresher, but it is very, very frustrating. Right, look at those mountains. I'll turn you around in a bit. This truck's making a heck of a noise, but I'll turn you around in a bit and you can have a look at them mountains. Just check that out. You can't really see it, and I know the GoPro will never do it, but just there we've got like a channel and then a channel, and it's stunning. It's just forests and forests and forests. Absolutely beautiful. Stunning, really. I mean, it's been like this all the way from Jijil. You might be able to see just up there, snow-topped as well. Beautiful. في سوق اثنين في ولاية بجاية، ونحكي شوية كابايلي إن شاء الله. كيفاش تقول السلام؟
سلام يعني الزول.
سلام الزول. الزول شو معناه؟
شغل قرب القلب.
اي قرب القلب، يعني احنا قريبين، احنا قريب مش بالسلام.
سلام يعني بكري. سلام سيد كي خلصت كيف يقولوا ثورة.
اي فهمتك.
ثورة يقولوا السلام، يتسمى السلام خلصت الجير، خلصت لاكير.
معناه
الزول يقول لك قرب القلب تاعي. القلب تاعي.
فهمتك. اكثر من السلام، مش بالسلام.
السلام يعني بكري كي خلصت كانت الثورة، كانت الجير على لاكير. كي خلصت لاكير يقولوا السلام براسك خلصت لاكير.
والجواب عزول. كيف عزول.
الزول
مش الزول مثل الهمزة، يعني الزول مش عين.
بالفرنسي ازول افيك ازول.
وبعد السلام الزول وشراك نقول بالجزائري عامي، وشراك، او في التونسي نقول شحوالك. وبالكابيلي امشتيليت. وكيفاش نرد الجواب امشتيليت؟
تقول صباح نقول لها قلت صباح نقول له اخرى
صافا. هذه فرنسي وكابيلي كيف صافا. فالجواب
يقول واحد الزول تقول هو شراك، يقول لك تنمير فيك، يعني لاباس صافا لاباس.
تنمير فيك صافا لاباس. وشي سليم، والمنطقة كابيلي من وين تبدأ وإلى؟
تبدأ
من زيامة تقريبا، قبل زيامة.
كي تدخل شوية زيامة.
الشاطئ الأحمر يعني بالضبط يبدأ من الشاطئ الأحمر إلى بومرداس. يعني تحكون بالكابيلي.
بومرداس تلقى نص كابيلي نص عربي. نص.
يعني تحكون درجة لا كابيلي.
كابيلي فصحى.
فرنسا فصحى.
كابيلي نورمال. مي كاين بزاف اللغات فيه، كي تروح دروك تيجي والزوج تلقى القبايليه ماشي كيف.
ما بين كيما الهند.
في الهند اكثر من 150 لغات. 150
تلقى اللغه وحدها.
فهمتك.
الهند هكذا.
فهمتك. عايشك.